Hello, thanks for joining me for another video beer review then. So today we've got another Fest beer or Fest lager if you like, and this time it's from the UK again, and Anspach and Hobday. Their festival lager they're calling it. So this is clocking in at the ABV. It's on the screen on Untapped at 5.6% ABV. Now, according to them, it's classed it's classic Märzen style Fest beer, and then it says Fest beer on Untapped for the style. So, don't know what the deal is here. You can get generally Fest beers are Fest beers, and then you got Märzens that are Märzens. So, it's more of a rusticy, darker shade of their Fest beer. At Munich, of course. So, festival lager then, yeah. Oh, 5% it's saying on the can. So there we go. So I don't know what the deal is with that, whether it's a higher ABV on tap, which I wouldn't have thought so. Don't know. Or a previous year's ABV. Anyway, for this year, this is batch number 001. Best before the 9th of August of 2024. So this is a 2023 edition, unless it's maybe... It's got 140 total check-ins, so... Maybe it's its first year. I don't know. Anyway, these guys are out of Bermondsey in London, Druid Street, and I don't know whatever happened, that they were going to be in Croydon, whether they're hoping to have a tap room, or I don't know what the deal is. But that was like a year or two ago, so I don't know what that was all about. But I've been to the brewery a few times in Bermondsey. So let's try and generate a little bit of that. It's quite light for a Märzen style. I don't even know if this is the same beer. It can't be. This is not a Märzen. It can't be a Märzen. That's definitely more looking like a proper Fest beer, to be honest with you. Looking apart. Didn't really pour much of a head, so one thing ahead. Slightly chill haze to this one. A little bit of carbonation rolling through the beer, but nothing crazy going on there. I'm intrigued to see what this style is. Yeah, it smells like a straight up Fest beer. It's got a very kind of Pilsner-esque kind of feel to the beer. Now it does say on the can what hops they've used. There's a bit of information on. We'll go into see if. Let me just check the malt. Does it say the malt in this? So the malt on the can saying extra pale, Pilsner, and Cara Gold. And then you go to Untapped, and it says a higher proportion of Munich malt. So that straight away tells me that they've obviously brewed this more than once. Anywho, nose on it, and then we'll go into the hops. So yeah, it's got that. It's kind of a nice bready, slightly kind of white bread straight out the oven kind of feel. It's got a little bit of a grain kind of presence to it. A little bit of that waxy lemon. Yeah, as I say, the Pilsner malt is definitely shining through on this. I was just checking there just to make sure, but maybe that Cara Gold maybe is a bit in there. There is a little bit of that kind of thing going on. Again, you're getting that icy, not icy. You're getting that oily, grassy kind of hot present to it. Slightly sweet. Let's give it a try. So cheers. Very clean. And it goes in. Straight flavour is kind of like almost like a lemon, diluted lemon juice to start with. Grainy white brown bread. and then you're left on the palate residual flavours of maybe a little bit of white pepper. Again, you're left with that kind of slightly kind of juicy or dry-ish lemon kind of flavour. I say juicy. It was juicy at the beginning and it kind of dies off. But overall, it's got a nice kind of rustic feel to it. I've had a few rustic like table beers in the past. It's not to that level, but it's definitely along that road. But then it's got this lovely kind of almost like a Pilsner crackery cereal kind of note to it. And then that Pilsner rolls in, and you get that kind of dried out, maybe waxy lemon kind of thing lingering on the palate with a little bit of white pepper. A very nice beer, I have to say. It's this is last. I think this might be the last of the British ones that I've got. I've got, as I say, I reviewed the Hacker-Shaw Märzen the other day. If you haven't seen that review, go and check it out from a few days ago. I've got the Paulaner Oktoberfest to do for this year, basically because it's in Aldi and it's like $1.99 a bottle. So, and I've had 5 of them already. So I bought 6. I've got 1 left. There weren't too many there down in the supermarket the other day. It was literally 2 or 3 minute walk down the road and it's there, which is really nice. They didn't have too many left the last time I was there. I should have picked some up really, but I thought I'm trying to get through other beers and stuff, so I need to stop buying stuff, especially some of the supermarket, because I just don't really need them, you know. But if the price point is like, there's a few American beers, there's a few Oktoberfest beers, you've got to pick them up. I'm more into them than a lot of the UK kind of craft beer that's in the supermarket, to be honest with you, because I'm not going to go there. Back to this beer, bit of a segue there. So final thoughts really, I pretty much said it all, what I'm getting out of it. There is a little bit more information maybe about a previous version or this version or the same. Having spent over 3 months in our horizontal, yeah, that one, horizontal lager tanks, the beer has had all the time it needed for flavours of aromas to round out and come together to create a perfectly balanced, smooth, celebratory lager. I don't know if that appeals to this beer. Rounded out, it definitely sounds more, as I said, it says at the beginning of the paragraph, of Märzen, and obviously you can see that is not a Märzen. Not for me anyway. I don't know how pale Märzens get, but I don't think I've seen one that looks like a Pilsner or Fest. Well, it looks more like a rustic Pilsner. Whereas Märzens they're quite a dark, not as dark as maybe like a brown bottle. Maybe you've shining through the light through it or something like that. It's more of a kind of a mahogany kind of, but not too dark, sort of medium mahogany, in shade. Well, you've seen the other day, so I mean that for me is probably one of, well, there's not a better. I mean, I do like their Märzen Gold Hacker-Shaw, but sorry to mention other breweries during a review, but I think they do one of the best Märzens, to be honest with you, that and the Gold. Anyway, back to this. Sorry, Anspach. As I've said, final thoughts. There's a pigeon there. out of his depth. This is a cracking lager, or fest beer. So, yeah, do check it out. They do some lovely beers. Their actual normal lager is pretty damn good. Yeah, they're actually called the lager. So this is the festival lager. Again, I assume they've done this in other years. As I said, being a Märzen on the description, and this is not a Märzen. We haven't even talked about the label. It's really cool. All drinking, getting merry. Tables, and there's a brass band playing. It looks like a tent or something. So yeah, awesome artwork. They do some good artwork, their cans. So go and check them out. Anspach and Hobday. Yeah, another nice take on the fest beer scene. Anyway, thanks for watching then. Let me know if you've had any other UK ones. I know there's one or two others that I'd like to try, but it might be too late. Anyway, see you on the next one. Prost.